Howdy folks, welcome to the baby part 5. I'm going to go ahead and elaborate this. I wasn't not going to go into this anymore. But this is a humongous movie and I feel dedicated to want to like re-examine and really break it down. Because even the reviews I did before, I don't necessarily think that I'd rewatch my own videos and I'd say, you didn't really hit it on the nail. Kind of selectively just every line, every script in this video or this movie, there's a point to it. It's almost like reading the Bible. That's about Lily. You can take any part of this video and just lift it and it would speak. It's on its own. That's the merit of true art. So we're gonna go ahead and get to the baby part 5.
Well, maybe you think too much. When it comes to baby, I do all of it. Besides, we could never afford anything like a clinic.
But you could, Mrs. Wadsworth. For someone like yourself, these places are cost-free.
What about the cost to us and heartache and disappointment when it all comes to nothing?
But we still have to try. Just give your son a chance, and I know he won't disappoint you.
Are you that sure, you say?
Yes.
Well, I'm willing to keep an open mind. Show me why you think baby has a chance.
But I'm no therapist.
Well, I make allowances for that. Show me.
All right. Baby? Baby?
See what? This is a very critical moment here.
Come on now. Yeah, come on. What are you doing with the ball? You remember the ball. Now come on out. Come on out. That's a boy. That's a good boy.
Very critical right here.
Come on. Come on up here. Yeah, we're going to play with the ball. We're going to play with the ball. Look at the ball. I'm going to throw the ball.
Okay, we need to talk about that. What that means. Okay. Basically, she is basically this foreigner. Like if you're involved with somebody and they want to be involved with your man, and you know that they got you, and you have a certain view about how your man is. You know he's a deadbeat loser. He's not going to go anywhere. He can't amount to jack shit. And this other lady who is, interested in your man, you're thinking, why would this other lady be interested in my baby man? And this is what this dialogue is about. This is social worker. This is social worker, if you think about it, that's the most direct, primal threat to a mother ever. A social worker can legally come in there and tell you you're a fucked up. And they don't like that crap, you see. And so what this is really about is this battle between your baby man boyfriend and this other person. Because when you write these things, when you write a movie, you have to work a drama in the context of reality. What is real? And so you have to run a script that runs parallel with this real. See, you just think it's just about this baby, but the thing is that this guy here, this is an adult. This is not some real baby. It's like 2 or 3 years old. This is an adult. So this guy's writing this, and he's like putting there's like these two scripts. Let me see if I can get it going. This
I see the ball. It's gone. There it goes. Now get the ball, baby. Come on, you remember. It's fun.
He can't do shit. I know my boyfriend.
Get the ball.
You can try to inspire him. You can be this new gal trying to talk to him.
Get the ball and bring it back, baby.
I've seen that look before.
And bring it back, baby. Baby, bring the ball back. Bring it back. Baby. Bring it back, baby.
Progress?
Progress with my boyfriend?
Even a dog can do a trick like that.
Yeah, you see how it all works? And so this person, she's just basically one. My husband or my boyfriend, he can't do jack shit. You can try to inspire him to get a better job or a bigger paycheck or improve himself, lose some weight, go to some fancy yoga class. If it ain't gonna make any difference, you're still gonna be a fat slobbering idiot.
That's my failure. Mrs. Wadsworth, don't make him pay for my inadequacy.
Well, I'm not making any promises. But I will think about what you said.
You won't be sorry.
Bye.
I'll call.
See, this is a secret dialogue between women. The guys don't know this shit. This guy just fictionalized it. Whoever this writer is, the scriptwriter, this whole freaking movie, you know, he was on to something. Oh boy, you gonna get it.
Damn you. Get inside.
Get inside. See, that's what you get right there.
Baby doesn't stand. Baby doesn't walk.
She's gonna sick all three of the personalities on him at once.
I'll punish him and not to use this thing on him. I'll cripple him. It's better than using a bastard man. I use the tumor.
Well, he has to be disciplined or else he'll do things he shouldn't and hurt him.
What I think is interesting is I want to own the artwork that's in this room here, this baby. It looked like I saw some Mose Tollivers in there, you know, and there's some definitely good folk art.
No, you end up killing him.
When he's naughty, it's the best way to teach him obedience. Don't kill him!
But and a Mose Tolliver in the back there. I don't know if y'all can see that. But,
You know Mama doesn't want him to stand up and he shouldn't try to spray you. Baby doesn't stand. And that's what keeps baby safe.
Is your brother not an animal? Yeah, maybe that'll teach you some discipline. Now just get him in the closet. Get him in the closet.
see, if you get out of line, you're gonna get. Like I told you, if you get out of line, they're gonna take it to an extra level. They know that. See, they're on your ass. This is where it starts getting weird. See, she's like the truly romantic element of the psyche of this thing. The sincere, the impassioned. The blonde is just sort of the one that makes the mistakes, the fool. But she's the one who wants the pleasure. It's that serious psycho side. See, the main lady is just the reason, the awareness, like the awareness of the personality. It's fucking flies. I'm in a barn, you know. Well, that's strange. I've been trying to figure out this element. What is this part here?
I hope you had a chance to look over baby's file.
Yes, I have.
Ralph, what do you see? I know you'll agree with my recommendation.
What's your...
See, that was one of those character flight things. Whenever they do that in directing, back in the 70s, they used to make these like character insights where the person, you can get into the mind of the person and see what they're feeling about a certain environment without any kind of script. And you kind of get the feel of the character, like what they're about.
Special
They used to do that a lot.
Can you think of anything more horrible than being buried alive? Well, that's what's happened to this client. He's been imprisoned by a kind of sick love. He's a normal, full-grown man, trapped, with no way out.
There's something here I don't understand. If he isn't seriously retarded, then how do you account for the fact that he can't Walk? Oh.
Negative reinforcement. Some kind of consistent punishment to discourage him from normal learning.
That's a pretty serious charge.
Well, they're a pretty strange family, especially the mother. Each child is by a different man, and all of them abandoned her. Now the last one...
Okay. Now this part of the video, that last section there, was called whoever wrote this was trying to bring the reality element in, because the reality is the only thing that doesn't make it silly. And when you get off into the silly zone or the total fantasy zone, the impacts of the psychological impact, because this could be like shot in time of the movie Psycho. Remember Psycho? What made Psycho so scary was the fact that you could almost believe this could be real. It's not some hokey horror movie. And so the writer had to inject a lot of reality elements in it to kind of keep people grounded that this is not his own personal bullshit.
Was married to baby's father, and I think when he left, she just never got over it. So she's taking revenge on the only male member of the family.
Well, that might be a partial answer, but there's probably more to it of a pathological nature. And if you're convinced Mrs. Wadsworth is an unfit mother, you should turn the case over to the public guardian.
I thought of doing that, but I'm hoping I won't have to.
Suppose it's necessary.
Well, I know enough about them. More than enough, but to prove it with solid evidence, no chance.
I gotta get another beer. See, as you can see, I don't want to be accused of being a woman hater or misogynist, and I've always taken that. I've always felt guilty about that kind of stuff. But I started realizing is that it's like a relationship, and when you have a relationship with somebody, you learn things about each other, and really, in some degree, the same problems that they got, I got. We're both sort of in together in this basket together, trying to figure shit out. So to get mad at them and try to turn it into a gender battle is silly. It's too complicated and too deep for that kind of stuff. That's what I realized over the years. And so I started thinking, do I have the moral permission to make a statement about feminine topics? And I wrestled with that for years. But I believe I do, because I've had a lot of hardcore battlefield experiences, and I've learned some things over the years. I'm 46 years old, or 45. I'll be 46 this year. I've learned some things, and I'm just sort of manning up and finally going to talk about them. So this wraps up the baby part 5. Part 6 will be next.